Okay, so we found our product, and now let's talk about launch. How do you go about the launch?
Yeah, so the launching is, for me, it's a two-step phase. Now, there's no right or wrong way to launch. Some people have opposing, this is the Apple versus PC conversation. Some people say do all the due diligence, go all in, make sure you don't run out of stock, order 3 to 5 months worth of inventory, yada, yada, yada. Amazon has become extremely strict in terms of inventory regulations, especially on non-seasoned accounts or new accounts. So when you're finding these products, you want to make sure you understand your account health and your threshold for inventory. Because more than likely, what's going to have to happen is you're going to have to launch, send as much as you can to Amazon, and the rest to a 3PL for your first 1 to 3 orders until you have some seasonality or seasoning with Amazon. But what I do with the launch is I do what's called a micro launch. So in my launch, what I'm trying to do is when I find the product, I'm trying to get real user data on this product as fast as humanly possible. So we will send typically around 45 to 90 days worth of inventory. And the main factor on the 45 to 90 days is 2 things. Number one, how much are the average sellers selling and how much do I anticipate in selling off the bat of launching this product? And number 2, how fast does it take for me to make the product and ship the product to Amazon? These are the things I'm looking at. And the sweet aspect of this is I'm trying to mitigate being stuck with too much inventory so we can move nimbly. This is if it's your first product and it's your first category. If you don't have a product, you're not in the category and you're trying to test categories and products, you want to be able to launch nimbly. So if you scratch that idea, you can move on to the next without having thousands of units in the US or in a 3PL or on Amazon. If you are already in a category and you have multiple products, you can be a little bit more aggressive. And typically we do 3 months of inventory. And like I said, if we can't send it all to Amazon, we split it to a 3PL here domestically. And on the launch, 2 things and 2 things only, because it doesn't matter if you're a seasoned seller like us or you're a new seller, you have 30 days for a new ASIN. That clock is ticking from the minute that inventory is checked in. And there's only 2 things that Amazon cares about is review and review quality, as well as sales and sales velocity. So the most important, I see too many people try to be profitable on launches, try to drip feed launches. The worst thing you can do is take too long, be too slow, and be worried about profit margins in the first 90 days of a launch. The first 30 days, I'm throwing everything at the wall. So I'm trying to get as many reviews as possible. I'm trying to get the highest sales velocity and sale ratio or conversion ratio to that listing as possible. So lightning deals, daily deals, giveaways. If you have an internal audience already and you're launching to an audience, I'll pre-launch to that audience. If not, I'll build a pre-list. I think it's huge that you have a list that you're going to launch to off Amazon, regardless if you're a new company or an old company. If you're an old company that's pre-existing customers, use your email list, use your text list, use social media, do fun giveaways, right? If you don't have any of that, you can create a lead magnet, literally a waiting list, and go through your phone and find the top 100 people, friends, family, colleagues, people that you network with, and say, hey, I'm launching this new brand. The 2 most important things are sales and reviews in the first 30 days. I'm launching them. I'm going to go ahead and you're going to get my product for free. I'll give you the money back. We need an honest review, preferably photo or video. And this is how it's going to work, right? That way you can really drive that velocity of reviews and sales in the first 30 days. And that's what we're hitting on. That's what I'm focusing on.